Thursday, March 27th, and I just posted one of these last night, but since then, a lot has happened. One of my worst fears, I guess, with the car came to pass last night. We were driving out of the church. We left there at about 1 o'clock or so. And we were just pulling out, and a cop came down the road, kind of like an alleyway, right in front of the church. And I was pulling out, and I saw him put on his brakes and turn around, and I realized my lights weren't on. And so I flipped them on, and he flipped on his lights, of course, and came after us. And he pulled us over and asked for my license and registration and all that. And I didn't have anything on me, like on my person, because I was just in my after show clothes and stuff. So I had to get out of the car, hunt through my bag to find my license. I gave that to him. We found the registration and gave that to him. And when we went to look for the insurance, it wasn't there. So we just gave him what we had, and he was like, well, just keep looking for it. I'll go back and check this stuff. You can just give it to me when I get back. So all right. So he went back to the car and hung out back there, ran all the plates and all that, I guess. And he came back, and he was like, so what's your address, Caleb? Like, where do you live? I was like, I live in Gardner, Kansas. He's like, what's your address there in Gardner? So I gave him the address, and I was like, well, I mean, that's not going to be the name on the car. We're in a band. The other guy, it's his car. It might be under Brandon Estelle, or it might still be under Sister Keisha Estelle. And he was like, is there a Griffin? And I was like, I don't know. And then he went back to his car for a while, and Chase and I were scrambling trying to find the insurance, and we just never found it. Like, it wasn't there at all. And he came back, and we had called Brandon, and of course Keisha got married, so her name wasn't even Estelle anymore. It is Griffin. And so we had to try to explain how we were driving the car to this police officer that already thought we were a little sketchy. So we told him that we were leaving the church and that all that was going on. And so he goes back to his car again, and he comes back and asks for my social security number, so I give him that. Then he asks for my phone number, and I give him that. And then he puts his pad in, and he's like, all right, I'm going to need you to sign this. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you a warning. You can throw it away. You can do whatever you want with it, but it's just a warning. Nothing's going to happen. He's like, just be safe and make sure you get your headlights on and be on your way. So somehow we didn't go to jail for stealing a car and driving it with no insurance. How? I have no idea. But we got out with a warning. And it was quite an experience. I was pretty sure that we were either going to get a huge ticket or that we would be going to jail, but neither one happened, and we're still in good shape. We're free men, so that's always good. So then after all that, we get to the hotel at like 1:45 or something, and I have to get directions down here to Jasper, which is 8 hours, like I said before, and it's really 9 hours because of the time shift. So we ended up waking up at 5 o'clock and leaving the hotel at 5:30, and we drove the whole way. We stopped for gas once. I just drove the whole thing because I stopped kind of early for gas to make sure we were on the right track because the directions were a little sketchy. So we made the trip, got down here to Jasper on 3 hours sleep, and we're exhausted the whole day. But the show ended up going real well. My hair is really long, and it's making a really sweet ponytail. So, I mean, there's always a bright side to stuff, and that's the bright side of this story, is that my hair still looks great. So I guess we are heading to somewhere else in Florida. I heard it's like an hour away, so that should be good. We should be able to catch up on a bunch of our sleep, and hopefully there won't be any more incidents for a while at least, and we will be able to get to this next show and do a great job there and have a lot of fun. So I guess I will talk to you guys probably tomorrow night. See ya.